Okay, so it's been like over a year since we last played Miles Edgeworth, so I did review the future Marstead notes for this one. Just going to recap them here. Also, this is the first 3DS/DS game that I've played since upgrading my computer, so getting my capture card software to work was a bit of a nightmare because the company that made the capture card for this thing no longer exists, and I needed to find a way to get it off of my old Stream PC and onto the new Stream PC. But I think it works. It looks okay. If you see any capture issues, please let me know. So last episode was all about investigating a crime on a plane. The victim was from a fictional EU country. Edgeworth got accused of it. There was a weirdo flight attendant named Cammy Meal. You get it? We solved that case. The new case involves, the previous case involved a smuggling ring and Interpol. And there's this ace Interpol agent named Long, who's kind of a dick, that we're working with right now. He's doing a kind of, I'm running the investigation now. Who's in charge here? I'm in charge here. Not anymore. You're not, kind of an attitude. I was working on a kidnapping plot for a CEO whose son got kidnapped for a ransom. I guess Miles Edgeworth was the bag man dropping off money. He got knocked out by one of the people dressed as a badger mascot and tossed into jail. And then a weird, quirky anime ninja girl named Kay rescued me. She's temporarily my partner. And now we need to interrogate Meekins. And the case is still starting. It's pretty early, so there's not a lot of evidence to go over. So it's probably going to take me a little bit to get my sea legs. If there's stuff I should know from previous episodes of Miles Edgeworth that I've forgotten because it's been a year and a half since we last played it, feel free to just tell me. That's fine. Also, if there's things from Phoenix Wright that I forgot, you're welcome to just tell me. Meekin's testimony. A little loud. I'm trying to turn a hair here. Completely caught up in my role selling dreams of the children. Blue Badger Mobile? Kay is the weird ninja girl. Audio balance seem okay. Sometimes the 3DS sounds louder in my ear than it does to stream. Rebuttal. So always press. Okay, thanks. Where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. Must be in the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. Very deep reason. Oh, yeah? Hold it! The only people gathering around me were little girls. Also looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile. What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? What? Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams. Okay. Whatever you say. Guilty jawbreakers. Okay. Hold it, indeed. Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing.
Hold it.
That was an instant hold it. Found myself here in this area, sir. You have to run away from the child's painful drop kicks. I don't think I've ever delivered a drop kick. Forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. One flaw in his story. Okay, so let me look through the evidence, I guess. Local shop on 3 wheels, parked inside the Wild Wild West area garage. Yeah, I think we ran into that earlier, right? What else do we got here? Mr. Deacon's pendant. Colin Deveray is engraved on the back. We've already examined this thing pretty closely. Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you find an important piece of evidence? Platinum silver. She's not a thief. Is it possible that she has never wanted to steal from a jewelry store before? Probably got these before, but it'll help me to catch up on what's going on in the story. Grave your name into every treasure you can find all around the world. Okay. Preliminary findings. Deacon, shot. Stabbed him through the shoulder. Touch the check button for details. Loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound. Fatal bullet went clean through the body. There's very little blood at the site where the body was found. Okay. Body was moved. Missing costumes. Badger photo rally. One of each badger in the park. Try to get the whole badger family. Blue Badger Bible. Proto Badger is the very first badger. Blue Badger is an ally of justice who keeps the peace. Bad Badger is a vile criminal with a gun. And Pink Badger, note her unique pink bow. She has one defining feature, folks. Bad Badger's head, left in the isolation room. Gatewater Land pamphlet. Wild West, Haunted House, Stadium, and Main Gate. Okay. Of course. Prosecutor's badge, which I prefer to keep in my pocket. Which I don't think there's anything to look at with that. Grave with the number of its owner. Numbers, as if we're not human on the inside like everyone else. Hey Rebecca, how you doing? Okay, so the only thing I can see that seems even kind of related to what he's talking about is the Badgermobile. So let me just go through his text again here. I mean, I don't think this is right. But I've got the health to spare. This is... I guess my argument is that it's not here, it's in the garage. I'll give it a try. Take that. Objection. Take that. Or I just press the button like a normal person. Oh, music cutouts. Maybe it's right. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. You're really out there selling dreams, the blue Badgermobile. What is it doing in the garage? Okay, that's a pretty good breakdown face. This is where I always get stuck in these games. I keep expecting it to, like, want me to point out crazy contradictions. And then sometimes it does. It's a normal-looking Interpol agent, you know. Nani? Meekins didn't kill the victim. The silliness of Agent Long does not excuse the silliness of Chun-Li or vice versa. You say that like Chun-Li is like a real person. Find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy. The job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. Fry in your relentless logic. You need to leave. Capcom likes the idea of ridiculously dressed Interpol agents. I'll be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. Can you do that? To be continued. Oh, I was pretty close to maybe a smarter stopping point. Keep that in mind for this episode. If it gets a prompt to save and we've got like 10-15 minutes left, I might wrap a little bit early and just keep it in mind the next time it gets a bonus stream or whatever. Gatewater Sweets. I don't know why we are with this ninja girl, but okay. A thief shouldn't steal a life. Okay. Murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. First thing we should do, locate the real scene of the murder. The stadium. Found a witness. Always rooting for you, so go get him. Edgeworth has to do all of this shit, like, off the clock. The airplane case was pretty cool. Praise the pixel graphics in this. I still really like them a lot. Long time no see. Miss Emma Sky. The younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. Is in the same courtroom as witness and prosecutor. I don't remember her. Is this Phoenix Wright 3? No, because there's not really Edgeworth in that, right? It's like the one with the coffee guy. Hey, running around powers. Another Badgermobile? This is the retina searing pink model. Emma Sky. Oh, she's from the first game? Okay. Great thief. Don't think too hard on it. It's not worth the trouble. Fair. The power of science, naturally. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure I played Case 5 on stream. That was the really, really long one from the first game, right? Oh shoot, the timer didn't go. Hold on, fix it. I have to hit 5 on the numpad to activate it, and if num locks off, it doesn't activate. Just there we go. I think Case 5 was as long as the rest of the game combined, if I recall correctly. That off in the distance. It's the pink badger. Badger, get! Mushroom, mushroom. Tough love? Don't speak badger dance. Commitment to the character, right? Oh god. Old bag. Why her? Why here? Why now? The perfect person to be in the pink badger. Since it's gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare mood. My name is Wendy Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag, huh? I go where I'm needed. Basically, the Phoenix Wright universe consists of a handful of like 30 people who do every job in the universe. Now here she goes. Gross. I hope she isn't the witness. Oh, that's helpful. She is the witness. The moment of the murder. Yes, that's what she just said, Edgeworth. What old bag witness? Came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who shot fell to the ground. It's a terrifying experience. Okay. I can't afford to ignore what she was saying, unfortunately. Rebuttal. Hey Dodo Dude, how you doing?
Hold it!
Took a break from being the Pink Badger? It's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. Would it scar a child for life? What did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Hold it!
Describe these men for me. Look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting. Oh, so not anime characters? They were so boring, I don't remember much beyond that. Well, one of them had spiky blue hair. What? Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground.
Hold it!
You have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place. Scale of regular brown to Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony. Okay. So if we show you this is the person who we think it is, you'll finger them. Got it. Yeah, no thank you. What's that gadget you're holding? Secret weapon of a great thief. A Nokia. What? So she's saying a spell for her. What the fuck? What? Why do you have this? What does this have to do with being a ninja thief? Robin Hood, okay. We can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Yeah. Very, big admissible in court energy from this thing. That has never stopped anyone from doing anything in this universe. I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days. It's not a sentence. Find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification. Okay. Oh, what? Where? Is it the blood?
Take that!
How do we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one? There's no blood. Hey, that was an easy one. How can you doubt me like that? I'm sure it was like a kid playing with a pop gun or something. Maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Why is there no blood? I do like the little logic tree. Is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? What are you asking, Edgeworth? What is this? Some sort of new attraction? Right, so that's right. The logic menu is separate from... I think the logic menu can produce evidence for later, if I recall correctly. I believe this gadget will provide us with the proof we need. Pretty neat, huh? Thief was intended to be a training sim for heists. I mean, you basically will, though, Edgeworth. Come on. I can't endorse the act of stealing. Using Little Thief. Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time but were in the past. Things outlined in the dotted line are things that exist now but didn't in the past. Okay. Following your kidnapper's prints lead us to a body. Take them into costume. These are my only two choices. I don't know why they would be connected. And I've got health bar to spare, so I may as well try it. Yeah, that's not so bad. Connect. Oh, so there's no blood because you bled in the costume? Is that... Okay. Footprints, huh? You have that footprint thing? Use your footprint thing. I didn't get a evidence thing for that, did I? Broke the stage down. Ah. Means they're done for the day. Yo, can I use your footprint thing, please? Feel the power of science. Here we go. I'm feeling this is all red herring. Wear the glasses. Definitely left by a badger costume. There can be no question. It's fine. Just... We can conclude the badger was wearing a costume. There can be no question. Shot a blue badger. Something else has caught my attention. I'd like to hear your testimony one more time. Stayed in and take a break. Glanced over and saw two men facing each other. There's a loud gunshot. Terrifying experience. Was it that she didn't mention that one of them was in a fucking costume? Okay. Loud gunshot. How do you know they were both men? One of them was in a costume. It's incontrovertible evidence.
Objection!
How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Why you failed to mention the costume? But Edgeworth, if you doubt whether she really witnessed the murder at all, then you have to throw out the rest of your logic to this point, because it's all contingent upon you believing her and your simulation being a perfect. It's fine. It's fine. I love the idea that he, like, just discards everything she said, but still keeps the idea that, oh, the victim was shot while in a costume. Still has a screw loose. Able to see even the victim's costume from way up there? Saw two people. Couldn't see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow. Okay. Is this the... Mix that with the stage was packed up? They're always fun. There's the logic menu. Contradiction. Begin investigation. The stage is packed up, you old bag. Connect. I love you do, like, your logic menu is like thought alchemy. It's great. Murder occurred before the stage is broken down. Well, I mean, he probably wasn't clipping into the stage. Clearly a contradiction here. Do you feel the need to explain everything? This is a Phoenix Wright game, Kay. Yes. We need to resolve this unusual situation. Gonna be a problem with aiming down. That is consistent with the wounds, isn't it? Shoulder and abdomen. Bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Discovered the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium. I feel like the crime scene recreation device is kind of a cool idea. It's just the thing that's weird to me is like, why does the thief girl have it? Maybe it would be like an Interpol thing. I don't know. It's fine. I'm willing to accept a lot of silliness and Phoenix Wrightiness, right? Don't confuse my Oh, that screams admissible in court comments with actually being incredulous at the game. It's just funny to me. Agent Long's logic. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meakin's laying wait to the victim on top of the stage. The victim finally showed he shot him from on high. That's the truth. Is it though? From on high. Can I look at the organizer here? Shot from the abdomen through the shoulder. Entry point, abdomen, exit point, shoulder, yeah. So it couldn't have been from on top of the stage. Hey, Johan, how you doing? Raven of Legend. It's the real scene of the crime. Is that really pressing or just bragging, Edgeworth? Shia. That's how we say thanks in my country. Oh man, Johan. Been there. Doing alright. Laying wait for the victim on top of the stage. It's investigating the kidnappers.
Objection! Knock him back!
Who knows and who cares what his motive is? You have no respect for the order of law. From on high, I think this is the one we gotta go up against. Agree with how our recreation turned out? Maybe he wanted to become the Blue Badger. That's bullshit. This thing says the details, right?
Objection!
Nah, bro. Should have warned you, our recreation is incomplete. You cut in unexpectedly. Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region, you fool. Recreation of the victim being shot at an angle from above. A clear contradiction. You're discounting your own conclusions? I don't know, actually, and I have no idea. Let me think about it. The stage's location, the witness's location, the killer's and the victim's locations. How could those be wrong? Usually I find like the one that's weird is the right answer, but... So I would pick this one, but... It wouldn't make sense for her to be wrong about where the stage is. And... I guess she could be lying about her location. But the whole, like, it being at an angle, but when I first heard it, I thought that the document was going to say shoulder to abdomen, not abdomen to shoulders. So when it showed the killer on the stage, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Explains the angle. So maybe it's just that they were swapped. Try that. Hey! Good enough. You're lucky on that one. Makes more sense anyway. What about the footprints? Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then the killer also wore a costume. Perfect. Knuckles the Echidna shot Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess Knuckles doesn't have a gun, Shadow does, right? Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. Doesn't clear Meekins of the crime. I mean, yeah, nothing has changed regarding the Meekins accusation. Take another good look at the tire marks over there. 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badger mobile. Story Officer Meekins told about that stop on wheels, or that shop on wheels getting stolen was a lie. Use the car to move the body to the garage. Alright, I gotta get back into Phoenix Wright mode, so like orientation, left and right, up and down. I guess that we just had an orientation contradiction with the entry and exit point. Anything involving times or numbers. Verifiable attributes like colors. They're hidden by the various pieces of stage equipment. Tires got muddy because of that.
Hold it.
3 tire marks. I have to agree that it has 3. Okay, I was hoping to go look at the organizer and see that it has obviously has 4 tires. Well, it has at least 2 tires. It also doesn't have any mud on it, but the only thing in this park that could make those marks is the roving shop. You're forgetting that there are in fact 3 of them? You can't simply ignore the pink and the proto-Badger mobiles. I see no reason to drag them into this, just to complicate things. Yeah. You have some sort of proof that it was all a lie, correct? Of course not. Well, that was blunt. But suppose it is a lie. It would explain a lot of things. Not so fast. Truth is usually not so easily found. Is there some sort of a problem with Ancient Lang's statements? It's guarded that scene. The only thing I can think of is the mud thing, but it didn't add the mud to his testimony. Is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? I mean, I don't have anything else, right? The tire marks over there. Present!
Objection!
Oh shit, music's still going. It must have been wrong. That was the line where he mentioned the mud. Am I on the right track with the mud here? It even highlighted the word muddy. Maybe it needs to be... I'm gonna try it on this step. I can always start loading my save if my health gets too low.
Objection!
Oh, okay. I guess they wanted me to do it on that statement and not the first one. I guess that statement he specifically names the blue Badgermobile. The first statement he just talks about tire marks. But the first statement is the one where when pressing him he talks about how the tire should be muddy. One look at the car would have told you so. Select area via touchscreen. Tires, I think.
Take that!
Take that. It's not a single dollop of mud. I like this track. How do you explain the tire tracks, genius? I told you. The other Badgermobiles, God. I see no reason to include that. We can rule her out as someone related to the crime. The Proto-Badger. Proves the existence of the Proto-Badgermobile. Did you hear something? Oh, the stage is back up. Weird. This is something. No way using underground and got lost. I can't understand what you're trying to say. Escaped wearing costumes, okay. One was a woman. A woman? Nothing but a big bully. No need for all this hostility. Fair maidens. Passage of time is but a fleeting moment. Trying to outdo Edgy Poo with your fancy smanchy sayings. Yeah, sprite work's really good. Big fan of it. Save, thank you. It's a kitty. The 10-gallon hat saloon. Miles, my boy. Tell me it's true. Tell me you found my boy. Oops, let me do that. Very normal American businessman. Ernest, the CEO. See yet another love letter. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again? Your beloved Viola. Tender Lender Loan Company. It's comfy pajamas. So, Lance Amano's signature. Very reputable. Looks like a ring pop. It is a ring pop. Nice. I gave a ring pop to my wife when I got engaged to her. Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? It is the one in the sand, yeah. You get them there, like a package, so it wasn't like candy and sand, it was a package and sand. Sounds like a skit. Won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. She did it. Waste everything on that? What are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth? Establishes a good chance the killer's the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who the other person is. Oh, I don't think that I've got anything on the line here, right? Crime scene? Of course we'd go investigate if we hadn't just been tossed from there. No, get it together. Okay, apparently that was wrong. The kidnappers hideout? Something at risk when there's no health bar? Okay. Let us in, please. Oh no. Okay, I got out. Nothing unusual or out of the ordinary. Where have I heard such redundancy before? He didn't long order you not to allow me in? Couldn't refuse a request from him. I was all, not anymore, you're not. Man, this picture. Oliver Deacon. Oh, Colin Deveray is an anagram of Oliver Deacon. Years ago and sent to prison. N.E. Dent prison. Stole a gun from a guard. Well, that's the only way to explain how he could possibly have a gun, right? Because guns are very hard to find in America. Got it. Let's focus on one thing at a time. What? The door's wide open. Broke the door down. This is where the kidnappers plan their foul deed. Begin investigation. Perils. Door is thoroughly broken. sword, a broken sword. That seems important. Prop sword. Swords don't usually break on their own. That's true. Doorknob looks pretty beat up. The lock on this is completely fine, not a single dent. Door had to be forced open, yet the lock is intact. Was it not locked? Maybe there was something blocking the door, would be my guess. Old and worn out costumes. That's so sad. In the hideout, there's a trash bin for old and useless costumes. Look out, the missing head? Jeez. It's a trapdoor. Entrance to an underground passage. I mean, it could also be a trapdoor. Folding chairs. You gotta try to carry as many as you can. Interesting about how perfectly lined up the folding chairs are. Broken mirror from the haunted house. A sign advertising the photo rally, something I have no interest in. Check every individual coffee cup. 3 cups on the table. Anything special with the coffee maker? Folding chairs, used by the kidnappers. Beyond this door where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Trading post. Don't think there's anything else to inspect. This is the room next to the one where prisoner is in. There's some clues to the kidnappers' identities in here. I think I've inspected everything I'm going to expect, so... Let me check this area. I guess I didn't look at the trapdoor. Same comments from before about the barrels. Let's review logic. Trash bin for old and useless costumes. 3 cups, top of the table. Coffee was poured today. 3 chairs are set up. Found lying next to the door, broken cleanly in half. Okay, so I thought it would be like that the trash bin was blocking the door, but this... Given that the sword is on the floor next to the door, I'm guessing the sword was used to keep the door from opening, maybe? It's gonna give it to me. Thought alchemy? Looks like it. Hey! Took 10 men to get it open. It's used to jam the door. Take a look at the door handle. Oh shit, apparently I still have things to do. At least it removes it from the evidence list. Used to jam the handle. Three chairs, 3 cups of coffee, costume pieces. Father's heaven, Mother's earth, comrades. Go through there. Not allowed to leave. She doesn't have any new info. I guess I can show her the broken sword again. Till one sword breaks and one's arrows run out. No, I haven't. I figured that those are consistent, right? Give it a try though. Guess maybe it's one of those things that'll make sense after the fact. I suppose that's true. Maybe that's just one of those things that's like so obvious, like, oh yeah, each of them had a cup of coffee. Okay, got it. I guess there was like a bit of a leap with the broken sword and the door. That wasn't an inconsistency, but it was like, oh, this must have happened. But here, it just seems so obvious that it doesn't seem like you'd have to connect those, but that makes sense. Gotcha. The number of missing costumes is also 3. I thought there were only 2 kidnappers. Nani? Something isn't adding up, literally. Yeah, I get stuck on that pretty often. I think that there's a quality to a well-designed Phoenix Wright puzzle. Like, once you kind of accept what these games are about and what they're asking you to look for, I think that there's a quality gradient for each individual puzzle and interaction in each of the games. So I think on the whole, they generally do a pretty good job, but the occasional puzzle where it's like, we need to have a contradiction scene here, and we don't really have any compelling reason for you to be pointing out a contradiction in this person's dialogue, right? So instead of it really being a contradiction, it's just gonna be like a mild misunderstanding, right? Or if the person was allowed to speak an additional sentence, they would give up the information that's missing. What are you doing popping out of the secret entrance like that? Beg your pardon, miss. It's the Proto-Badger. Proto-Badger gets. 1 more to go. Did you forget? The photo rally. Take a picture of the bad badger and I'm done. Yeah, it's in the evidence, Edgeworth. Pay attention. What? It's gone. Where did it go? A bad badger costume is missing. I'm shocked. Mr. Proto Badger's son. Tell me more about these costumes you use. Well, they contain blood from gunshot wounds really well, even though they kind of just look like pajamas. You're one bad badger short. We don't use the bad badger costumes. We only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. I'm speechless that such a show exists. The list of things I've heard now contains everything. What am I to do? Not necessarily for kidnappers. What proves that a fourth kidnapper does not exist? This is one where I don't know if it's like, is it something fancy or is it just like a Sesame Street, one of these things is not like the other puzzle?
Take that!
Is that it? Okay, it looks like that was right. Wouldn't you naturally go for the full set? It's obvious. Who wouldn't do that? Culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why? Unaccounted for bad badger. How else are you going to combine into Badgertron? How did you know my name? You're pretty famous, sir. Famous? Me? Absolutely. Alright, what random Phoenix Wright character is Proto Badger? Is he the parrot? I feel like I met this person before. I was just kidding, game. Okay. Must still have more logic shit to do, maybe. These 2 things, maybe? That's my only options. Yeah, just let the player assume that it's the previous character. Costume in the trash is wearing telltale pants. Minus the head. Well, we've seen the head elsewhere, right? Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Look at the idea that he, like, it's parentheses means that he's thinking that to himself, but it's the idea of him repeating that mantra every time. His hand is hurt. Something was ripped off of it. Maybe it's a flesh wound. One ferocious beast. Well, real badgers are supposed to be pretty bloodthirsty. So it's a deduce button. I don't know what I'm deducing though. West. Bad Badger's head. Left in the isolation room. Blue Badger Bible. He just has a gun. That's great. Is that the gun hand, maybe? Oh, is the gun just like sewed into his hand? It's funny if so. This is try deduce. I think deduces. The Bible? Question mark? Let's see if this works. I don't know if maybe my microphone is busted on this thing. Eureka! Eureka! Yeah, maybe it is busted. He's supposed to have a gun. Where's his gun? I guess that's predicated on you knowing that the gun is sewed into his hand. Like, maybe he just has a gun. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand, so he could point it at the children. Securely attached to the costume. No, it's a real gun. Oh no. It can fire blanks? What? Holy fuck. Didn't Brandon Lee die in a blank shooting accident? Use him for the stage show. Missing model gun. So it's, I guess it's already insane for like a children's mascot to have a toy gun, but it's much worse that it can fire blanks. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Gotta hurry, sir. Honey? Wolf boy. Hey. I think the pacing of the saves in this game. Maybe I'm misremembering Phoenix Wright, but I feel like the main Phoenix Wright games would sometimes have you go for quite a while without a checkpoint like this. Blank firing weapon is just a regular firearm with a partial obstruction in the barrel. You would never fix one to a costume. Yeah. That's what you're... like the master at arms or the weapon master or the armorer, I think, right? Only because that happened recently, the Alec Baldwin tragedy. What do we have here? Other pendants. Also made of platinum silver. Can I combine them? Hold it right there. Ah, fuck. I've never seen sunglasses like that. And I've seen The Matrix. Lauren D. It's Alps, right? Can't believe you were one of my kidnappers. Oh, she's Lollipop. Okay, I thought it was Pops like Pauper. Yes! It was me. I held Lance hostage. This makes sense with what they set up earlier. I can't call this case solved or over.
Hold it!
What is it this time? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. The officer's gun. He dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Look how careless they are. The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. Couldn't have used a different gun. I killed him. Thanks for the confession. Much too early to declare this case closed. I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today. Kidnapping and murder. What? Interesting breakdown. Tell us the truth, or is there some reason why you can't? The butler, Mr. Deacon, came up with a plan. When you could get rich by holding Lance hostage, Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. What you said really the truth? Something that seems a bit too improbable.
Hold it!
How well did you know the victim? Not so fast. We knew we could get rich by holding Lance hostage.
Hold it.
What should I do? It's because you're making your scary face. She's been bewitched by her icy glare.
Hold it.
Why did you believe that? I feel like my guess is that Lance was in on it. Got this pendant from my father. As long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. She must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus.
Hold it.
Captured Lance. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
Hold it.
And he planned on doing so from the beginning. Deacon planned to kill Palps from the beginning? Is that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? I don't see why I wouldn't in this case. I don't know why I'm raising one though. I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. Total strangers in colored, is it because they both have the same kind of necklace? I'd show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Palps. So it's the same kind of material, right? Yeah, so they have this love letter. Lance owes money, so I think he was involved. Inside job. And it's Lauren D, right? Not Lauren P. I'll try this one.
Take that.
Hopefully that's right. Why are you showing this to me? Okay, it looks like maybe that's right, although it's flashing my health, so maybe not. This pair of wings along with this... Oh, because it's the... They just said Pegasus. I was just doing it because they were the same material. Alright.
Take that.
Take that. These two pendants resemble each other. They're the same color, and they're even made of the same material. There can be no question. I gotta get that voice line from Futurama. Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's? What a strange coincidence. Just another trinket. This doesn't change anything. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. Dossier. Wife and sole daughter. She had to show up. 123.45 pounds. That's the only thing I can think of that's relevant. The name ends in D thing, Lauren D.
Take that!
An alias? Oh, okay. I guess this is one that I thought was just... It's a good example of the thing that I thought was just, like, established. But I guess it hasn't necessarily been established to long. Specific section is what reveals the true meaning behind those pendants. The wife and sole daughters? Sole daughter.
Take that!
Lauren Palps. That person was not my father. I was trying to secretly watch over you. Not so fast. He is a criminal, though. Maybe he's interested in having his daughter be a criminal, too. That's kind of like your deal, Long. Making things up and deciding it's the truth. Another possibility. Grant you the two of them are father and daughter. Isn't it possible they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence the reunited pair became involved. Two of them make good use of their meetings to plan this kidnapping. Yes, I agree. I was thinking the same thing earlier. So this is his version of how things might have been. A long, hard look at the evidence.
Hold it!
What father would ever willingly kill his own daughter? In fact, being related by blood almost often proves malfeasance. Is it possible they both knew that fact? And pretend like they didn't know who they were. Furthermore, it's no coincidence they became involved in the House of Amato.
Hold it!
Think of a better partner. They're certainly a clever pair. Who's the other person, though? Scenario is certainly probable. It mustn't be, or they wouldn't be asking me to find a contradiction. I think sometimes you can get out of a conversation by just pressing, but that wasn't the case in that one, so I don't know what the next step is then. Pamphlet. Bad Badger Head. Photo rally, stolen costumes. murder notes. Okay, so let me try to brute force walk through each of these. This doesn't seem like a sentence that on its own is making any kind of claim. It's making a claim, but it's not one that is worth debunking, I don't think. When the reunited pair became involved. Okay. That's also true. Two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable? Can I show that they didn't know? This is the only thing that seems like it's... The only evidence I have here that makes any sense... Hey, see ya, Jerry. Bye. Please avoid spoilers. I don't know what to present here. I'm trying to go through brute force. This one, absolutely nothing to say to it. Isn't it possible they both knew that fact? I feel like there's not something I could say to it. It's no coincidence the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. I mean, again, that doesn't seem objectionable. This one seems like it's making a claim. And the last one is just a sum up. So if it's this one, then what am I presenting? Like, not the prosecutor badge, not the bad badger head, not the Bible, not the mobile, not the victim's costume. I think I'm getting ahead of things with the love letter. I think that showing that Lance was involved is going to come up later. I love the art for the missing model gun. It's like the mascot hand holding it. So maybe it's saying, maybe I need to bring up the fact that there seems to have been a third person. Yeah, I guess I would expect him to have said something like, there's only two of them, right? But his sentence doesn't say only two. I guess I got a full health bar. I'll give it a try. Oh, the music cut out. Maybe we're good. Okay, that was correct. Screw that one. I was really worried that I was going to have to ask for help on that one, because... Four costumes were stolen. I guess, like, the two of them could have just stolen 4 costumes, right? For reasons. Hey, thank you, Leon. Appreciate that. The coffee helps. Brains behind the kidnapping. I think that's Lance, right? I think I'm meant to suspect that by this point. Although this might be me getting ahead of it.
Take that!
No, it seems to have been right. I thought that wasn't going to come up for a couple, like, scenes. It's because we're going to show them the tender lender thing. It's a cool song. One was a woman. How would you know that? I mean, that's not why I would say it. It was just because of the whole loan documents. Do you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive? Kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. Kidnappers disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed. It was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. Didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal. How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor. Because they're all like that. Agent Long. Prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. Should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, then so be it. Alright, it's time to press. Hold it! Where are you when you experience this calm? Our family garden, of course. Where else could it have been? This child is more princess than prince. I like that animation with his little tie. Hold it. You mean the room in the kidnappers' hideout, correct? I didn't know that until I made my escape. Kidnappers disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. I had been left behind like an unwanted mutt. Yeah, thank you, Kay. It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. You may look refined on the outside. This guy's a douche.
Hold it!
I am well aware of how I am chained to reality. Even though I escaped from that jail cell, I will forever be a prisoner. Okay, dude.
Hold it!
How did you manage to escape? Had to use the underground passageway.
Hold it!
Underground passageway, you mean the one the staff uses to travel unnoticed? Alright, so I think as a rule, if it adds a new bit of testimony, that bit of testimony is relevant and needs to be presented on. Did you get a hold of the key to the underground door? Yeah, I think that's true. Oh yeah, we just did see that. Boy, does that bring back memories of our situation from, like, in-universe like an hour ago. It's like Beverly Hills Cop 3. Okay, so I think it's got to be the last one, the new one that he added, right? The door leading outside was locked tight. Oh, the door wasn't locked. Take that, motherfucker.
Objection!
Or objection, motherfucker, sorry. It's a good damage animation. They're always good. I complain about Phoenix Wright a lot, but the breakdown animations and stuff are fantastic. Sword? It's not an especially reliable one if it's broken. Thank you, Long. I was disoriented. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. Created a prison of your very own. Motherfucker. If you mention you're the worst, you're the actual worst, an upright, pure boy like him, you're going after Meekins, man.
Objection!
Yeah, we already know this one.
Take that!
The pacing of this whole sequence has been much better. I think not having a separate investigation and courtroom scene is good for the pacing of this kind of a game. It makes it so it's less frustrating when you get ahead of where the game is going with something, right? It is in fact, a collections bill. Our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Hard being the son of a rich man, too. So it's the plot of The Big Lebowski. She kidnapped herself. Lance, that fucking strumpet. A girlfriend cut off her toe. I plan to run away from this world with my lolly. Oliver helped us with the plan, but he had to go and stab us in the back. Attacked me all of a sudden. Careless, he tackled me. Took the suitcase with the money and ran. I just killed my own father. Hmm. She shot her own dad. To protect him? Because she wanted to give her the money? You would be surprised how often people lie without realizing it. What's that supposed to mean?
Hold it!
Please calm down. There's a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it.
Hold it!
You're able to clearly see the gun. Got a very good look at it. Hey, thanks for the follow. Father's left arm was raised with a gun in it. Alright, it said left, and anything that's orientation based. Double check that. I feel like that was one of the weird random things mentioned in the dossier, along with like the guy's weight and height. Ah, okay, and they've revised the statement, so that's almost certainly going to be it. Dominant hand right. I love that. Okay, it's fine. They need to not give us too much information in the dossier, right?
Objection!
Could have thrown in like a blood type or something, I guess. Father was right-handed.
Knuckle back!
You need to take a refresher course. Yeah, dude, come on, man. So, okay, so to me, I think this is like a low-tier kind of puzzle of like bringing a character who's not up to speed on something that's already been covered by the protagonist, right? I think that probably happens more frequently in Miles Edgeworth than it does in Phoenix, right? I guess it only stands out to me because like the characters actively talk about it when they find it, right? If you just found it, if you just found the patch in the hand and they didn't say, oh, there must have been a gun there that got torn away, and now you had to reveal it to him, I think then it would make more sense. Pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Palps claims to have seen the bad badger. Bad Badger had both of his hands full. One must be wrong. It wasn't the Bad Badger. Both hands were not occupied. Both are correct. Okay, maybe this is going... I apologize to the game. I thought it was going to be just bringing Long up to speed on the whole... The gun got torn off. Because they've had asked me to do that a couple times before. It wasn't the Bad Badger. Doesn't seem to make sense. Both hands are not occupied. Both are correct is the weird one, so I want to pick the weird one, not knowing where it's going. I guess I've got full health. Impossible. But what if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants? The missing gun, right?
Take that!
Oh shit, that's wrong. What I saw was just a barrage. Yeah, that's because we could remove it, right? I mean, I guess the head... Blue Badger's Lauren, Proto Badger's Lance, Bad Badger's Oliver. Can we establish they had, like... 2 Bad Badger costumes. Okay, so then it has to be the stolen costumes, right? Because this is establishing that there are 2 Bad Badger costumes.
Take that!
Ah, fuck. I mean, I guess I just have to guess the head. Because it says they separated the head and body.
Take that!
Oh, okay. I guess I see why they wanted me to pick that one. Is it not possible? The body was from an entirely different badger? I look at him sweating. Lower half of this badger. It's gotta be the one with no pants, right? Or belt.
Take that!
It's the Proto Badger. That wasn't the same logic I was thinking of, but okay, I'll take it. I guess I had a 1 and 2 because I wasn't gonna pick the pink one.
Not so fast!
Lanzamano, you are the real culprits. Oh shit. No! Which is your dominant hand? It's very sinister.
Not so fast!
who is what-handed doesn't prove a thing. Now you're just being absurd.
Objection!
Paired accordingly. With a bulletproof vest? Oh, because he was using what he thought was a fake gun? Are we actually going to get into the whole blanks are dangerous thing? This is the only thing that makes sense. The same one the victim was wearing, he was missing something. Fire blanks. Daddy! Where's the gun you use now? Threw it into the sea. Okay. Is it effective to dispose of murder weapons in, like, the ocean? I assume it is very effective. Movies and TV shows like to make you think that, oh yeah, they can trawl the seafloor and find anything. I feel like they probably can't. Pure conjecture. And you're right, the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. Where do you think the murder really took place? I knew you were full of it. Man, we're going deep with this one. Came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. Two of us put on our costumes and made our escape. Then the murder happened. Hold it. When did you arrive back at the hideout? After we picked up the ransom money. Lance had subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He looks shocked.
Hold it!
Sure it was Mr. Deacon that you saw? She saw a bad badger head. I think that's a new line. I don't think that was there before.
Hold it!
You misread the whole situation. Should I raise an objection? Pretty much always when it prompts me to, right? The person you saw was not the victim. I'll tell you why not with this. Was it the fact that it was in the isolation room, which I think is where Edgeworth woke up?
Take that!
This one's a little convoluted at this stage. The person you saw was this person. Okay, well, would it be Lance? It doesn't make sense for it to be Kay. I guess it could be Edgeworth because you got kidnapped at the beginning. But I guess this is nice of them that they're giving me 3 options from a drop down from a list here, as opposed to making me go into the profile list. Because I don't think I would ever pick Miles Edgeworth from that list. This is my guess. I have health to spare. It was me. Why would the kidnappers abduct me, even if I'd handed over the ransom? Just taking the money and ran. The victim was already dead at that time. Ah, smart. Okay, I just made a educated guess based on the other 2 names they gave me, but I guess that makes sense. You pretended. Lance watched you escape, and then doubled back to the hideout. This fake prison. Watch your tongue, boy. Why does Long want to defend this kid? Seem you can't prove a thing. You said that like 5 times, dog. Who said that? It's all-American businessman, Ernest Amano. Sorry, my son has been nothing but trouble. Evidence? Oh, what? And a gun. I wouldn't have found these myself. Well, shit. They were disposed of in the sea. That guy's definitely Ernest. He's an all-American CEO. Chief of police? What the? I'm not a cop from this land. I'm not bound by the laws of your country. What? I had a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with conducted tests. I'm not sure that's how that works, Ernest. I'll be the judge of that. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Shouldn't the thing be, like, fucking soaked with blood? It was shot at point-blank range. Revolver. Maybe leave their necklaces in these. Oh, it's glass. Okay. There was that broken mirror. Are these not the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen? Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on that murderous gun. They prove it was Lolly who killed Oliver. Oliver was also after Lolly's life. Even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense. All I want to do is save Lolly. The job of unraveling your insidious lie. This is a good song, too. You sure those fingerprints belong to Mrs. Palps? I find that to be a bit peculiar, yeah. Always raise an objection. I think there may have been one time, but that was a mistake. I don't believe Miss Palp's print should be on that gun to begin with. Because she was in a costume? Question mark? Yeah, Blue Badger.
Take that!
Music cut out. Okay, okay, thank God. There were a bunch of things that could have counted. There we go. We found fingerprints. Held it in the hideout. Seem very adamant, insisting your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer. That's where you're wrong, bucko. This is a setup. This proves that the real crime was not committed. Is it the, excuse me. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna look through. Main gate, haunted house, Wild Wild West. Oh, yeah, it's the broken glass, right? Because we know that the broken glass is from the haunted house.
Take that.
Oh, wait. I'd rate that piece of logic a 0 out of 10. Shit. 0? It's at least a 6.8. Shit. No, I'm pretty sure that's the point, though, is that it was at... We saw the mirror and it was like, that's from the haunted house. Keep looking here. It was shot point blank. Is that our answer? Maybe that's what they want me to do.
Take that.
Okay, that looks right. Phew. Doesn't always cut the music. Bullet hole. Right?
Take that.
Point blank. She saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. If the victim was shot from below the stage, there wouldn't be a gunpowder burn. I guess that makes sense. Oh, was I ahead of it again? I'll give you a little reminder there. It's the haunted house, and then it's going to ask me to present the glass, right?
Take that.
Excuse me, sorry. That would be the mirror fragments.
Take that.
They fortunately show you the haunted house mirror there. You wouldn't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume. Yeah, that's actually pretty dangerous. Thanks, Kay. Where have you been? Doesn't explain how I got inside the costume. Yeah, he was working for Ernest Mono, famous American businessman. How dare you? Nani? Is there a mirror in the Kidnappers' hideout? There were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low. Okay, whatever. On truth's path, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. Do you have the definitive proof you need? The answer is no. Surprised they didn't ask me to pick no there. I think Phoenix Wright usually would. Don't have the evidence yet, but... I completely forgot that he was at the haunted house at the beginning. I didn't include that in my notes to myself. I have a request. Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission? Wow, that's like a... It's a lot of ellipses. Gatewater Group. Who was that? No. He does that a lot. It's like his thing. The deed to the haunted house. The deed? Damn. We made the deal almost immediately. He owns just the haunted house. Oh yeah, the suitcase from the plane mission. Use the ransom money? Really, dude? He's a murderer. Gonna be like, I'm Interpol, I'm gonna walk in there. What a dick. Fight the power, Edgeworth. Don't let the rich fuck get away. They always do. Save. There it goes. Okay. Can't get permission to investigate the crime scene. The truth will be lost. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hey, that's what I say. What are you doing spacing out? When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. What, are we gonna, like, break into it? A thief of justice. Really? It's the most admissible in court thing ever. I love it. What an effective app. true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood? Shit, Gumshoe was on that. I'm impressed. Really goofy. I'm gonna make you do all the hard work. To expect the moment I was ambushed. Right, it was just like an opening cutscene where he was in here. Use your credibility potion in logic alchemy so everyone will believe you. Too dark to tell which badger it was. This is one high-tech device. Was the badger? Right? It was the badger. Nowhere else it could have been. Oh, I think I can just use the touchscreen for that. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Take that!
Doll I saw wasn't a doll, it was a costume kidnapper. I think of no better hiding place than this. I got clubbed over the head. I think it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me. Nice. Haunted house. I kind of wish that this wasn't like a sci-fi device. This is just a thing that like Edgeworth is doing right in his mind. It's a replica of myself. I vow to never be caught by surprise again. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Gonna hit me with a pistol whip, right?
Take that!
Ah, shit. Oh, anything in the hallway? Oh, is the sword from the... Okay. I thought they were gonna have me select on the screen there. I would have picked it.
Take that!
Prop sword. Leave no evidence behind. Okay. You want to dust for Prince because he was wearing a costume. Yeah, sure. Spritz some luminol on there. Interesting. I do like when they're able to make multiple pieces of evidence work for multiple different things, but... I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. Sunglasses. Wearing them in the dark makes them seem extra bad. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. It's me. It's rather embarrassing to see myself like this. Your face practically screams, I'm about to be conked over the head. Badger will swing his left arm. Okay, they're mentioning left and right, so I assume that matters. Club me with the left side of the prop sword. You said left multiple times there. I guess I don't know which way he was holding the sword, but it's the only thing I can think. Why would the luminol matter otherwise, right?
Eureka!
Eureka! Whatever, game. You said left. It's a trigger word for me with Phoenix Wright games. I feel like the image, there needed to be like description text there. Prop sword has a large handguard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Okay. There's no sense changing anything yet. Changing the prop sword, Can I look at the profiles, right? Or do we think that this was... It would conflict with the murder notes, wouldn't it? But I don't think we're meant to understand that this was Mr. Deacon. Yeah, exactly. Lots of little things like that in Phoenix, right, that you kind of just gotta laugh at. And there were several at the beginning of the episode where, like, was it Wendy Oldbag showed up and she was like, I witnessed a thing happened, and then, like, assuming that she was telling the truth, Edgeworth made a string of absurd deductions. And then he's like, and I don't even believe Oldbag anymore. And it's like, dude, if you don't believe Oldbag, then everything you just deduced makes no sense. It's fine. Changing the prop sword to the culprit's right hand would conflict with what? I think it's this. Or no, not the autopsy notes, the dossier? No, he's right-handed, so that's not right. Do we think he still had the gun in that hand? Maybe.
Take that!
The Bad Badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold the sword in addition. It's fine. It's sewed into his hand. A gun that can shoot blanks. The one who struck me could not have been the Bad Badger. Okay, that seems like a leap, but... Isn't Lance left-handed? Oh, okay. Sure, whatever you say. There can be no question. We have a faithful recreation. There can be no question. We can't say for sure, though, that the gun hadn't already been removed from the Bad Badger, right? Like, why would they even get... Whatever. Don't make fun, little thief, you mean old werewolf. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right? Thank you for commenting on that, Long. There's a trick to the haunted house. The disappearing badger. The seven wonders. Ah, can't fucking escape it. Someone around here is fond of theatrics. They set a doll down at the end of the hallway for that purpose. How could this be? Yeah, exactly. Like, what is happening? Oh God. Oh, rich man Amano is completely fine with this after spending $1 million to buy the haunted house to, like, prevent us from investigating it. This must just be here so that Kay is forced to be helpful, right? Although, like, you'd think that what she would do as the thief would be, like, break into the haunted house. Not use a fancy sci-fi crime scene recreation VR device. Known only to legendary thieves. That'd be illegal. Ah, okay. I see. No. I never regret the choices I make. Mirror shards. Design on the back. It's an interesting question. Yeah, right. Edgeworth, you should be more like me, constantly riddled with regret and self-doubt. Sup? Where did he come from? Must be an inconsistency somewhere. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I love that little line. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house. We're each other's worst enemy. An ally of justice who keeps the peace. Destined to battle each other. Just like the Steel Samurai. It's the same thing. What am I supposed to be able to do here? It wouldn't show me this if there wasn't something I was meant to be able to do here, right? So they keep trying to show me pictures of it? What is to do here? point out the contradiction. Well, it shows me the Bible, so I wouldn't want to show it the Bible. Well, let me read this closely. That his belt is on wrong? That seems like a stupid thing, but it is a left-right thing, right? Will this work? I've got some health to spare. I'll give it a try. Okay. I feel like there's things in this game that I figure out based on trying to think like the person who made it, right? Like, why would they go to the trouble? Like, it would be a pain in the ass to show the Bible there and show a reminder of the picture of the badger facing off against the bad badger, right? So they must have shown me the picture for a reason. Why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Something wrong with this virtually recreated blue badger based on something we were told a second ago. Yeah. Still nothing else new here. This is exactly like a dream. I've never been so impressed. It's a miracle. Easily impressed? Are you kidding, Edgeworth? This is pretty fucking impressive, like objectively. So jaded. Reject not those who seek the truth. I have no obligation to talk with you. Her cell phone is the heart of the magical noble raven thief. It's an illusion, right? Well, I think I've inspected everything, so I only have 2 things to logic. I guess mirror in reverse, I can see if that gives it to me. Time to just guess when I have extra hit points. Did my logic alchemy. House of Mirrors? This kind of feels like this whole sequence kind of feels like a shit. We need to like there needs to be another part. There needs to be another investigation part in this this case because the case seems pretty closed. the reason they built a mirror wall. For reasons? Someone used the Photoshop flip command on a brochure image. Exactly. Yeah, there's lots of there could be no question certainties in this one. Y'all are just searching for problems. I have no idea. I guess I can just start checking everything from the beginning. Obviously not the prosecutor's badge, although I think the attorney badge did come up in one mission in Phoenix, right? Oh, was it like a trick? I didn't realize they added this. I missed that they updated this document. It's a mirror trick to make it disappear, I guess. I have health. Let's try this. I'm really worried that my microphone's broken. Take that! Take that! Oh! Take that! Oh, man. Well, we can't ever play that Zelda game again that I think requires the mic.
Take that!
Move the mirror wall, move the blue badger, dim the lamps. I mean, I guess you move the mirror wall, because if you move the blue badger, you'll be able to see somebody doing it. What? You could just go over there and like, well, you can't go over there because you have to do this all from a simulation, I guess. Maybe that's why they came up with the simulation thing. It's like, we want to do this test, but it's like, what? If you were literally in the haunted house, couldn't you just like go and check? It only works if it's a hypothetical haunted house. Sure. I liked this case, but I think this is kind of a weak ending to the case. Like, come on, guys. I was actually about to praise it because it seemed like it was an end when we caught Lance. I'd be like, man, this one was pretty svelte. He hid back here, right? Presumably. Oh no, he probably hid completely back here so he couldn't be seen at all. Sorry, I should just touch.
Take that!
Otherwise, why would they put Dick Ray there in the first place? I just thought of something. Definitely is broken in the hypothetical haunted house that we don't have access to because of the rich guy. When was it broken? I think the magical thief crime scene tool makes a lot more sense if you think of it from a perspective of we wanted to do a haunted house puzzle, but you could just check. So we need to have a way to do a haunted house puzzle where you're not allowed to just check. Recreate something for me. Recreate this hallway just before I entered the dining room. I like that, like, it's a perfectly reasonable explanation that there's, like, a doll in the back there that's there to be a spooky attraction, and that the perpetrator pretended to be the doll wearing a costume that looks identical to it, and then, like, snuck up on me. Like, that's completely... That's fine, you know? Oh man, it wasn't an attraction, it was a guy, and what a great way to hide and sneak up on Miles Edgeworth. But, like, they need to add this extra confusing thing. I think this is why I really liked Aviary Attorney a lot, and I think it's part of why Aviary Attorney is, you know, like 4 hours long and not 23 hours long, because they'll do the equivalent of there was a doll in the back of the hallway and it was actually a guy, and not feel like they have to add like 2 more layers of thing to it to give you more things to guess. I'm sad that Aviary Attorney got not so great Metacritic reviews, because it's a really good, it feels like a love letter to Phoenix Wright, but it also seems to like understand what works and doesn't work in Phoenix Wright. Again, like 20 minutes ago, Lance was like, yeah, I hit you over the head. It was me, I did it. Why does this matter? Recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. I have no idea. Can I back out of this? I can't. I guess I've got plenty of hit points, so I can... There's only a few things that I can actually check, right? This shouldn't be here, though, right? Isn't that what's wrong based on what they just said?
Take that!
Erg. Right. The process of fully solving the mystery is often like exploring details that are like, once he says that, yeah, I hit you over the head, we're good, right? I honestly have no idea. I don't know what they want from me on this step. Just pick a different location, I guess.
Take that!
Shit, that's wrong too. Alright, I only get one more guess. Here, maybe? She just coded her simulation wrong, dude. Okay, so they weren't trying to ask me to... Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I mean, is this the whole point that, like, Lance said he did it, but he didn't actually do it? Okay, the real identity has to be a person, right? So it has to be the dossier? All these are not okay. Let's. It's not the prosecutor's badge. It's not the land pamphlet. It's not the Bad Badger's head. It's not the Bible. It's not the photo rally. Wouldn't make sense for me the stolen costumes that describes 3 different people. It could be the murder notes, although that would be weird if it was, right? I doubt it's the pendants. It's not the Badgermobile. Costume's not a person, so I don't think it's the costume. The letter mentions Ernest Amano. This is where I would expect to be able to go to like the profile section and pick a person's face. It could be the dossier. I guess I'll just... It's not the prop sword, it's not the gun, it's not her pendant. Or the mirror fragments. I'll just start from the first one that seems like it could be correct and hope that it's right. I think this is not right, but I still have a little bit of health. I think I have like 3 or 4 mistakes left. Oh. Okay. I think I get what they were trying to get me to say here. It would be really great if we could like go to the haunted house to establish this. Yeah, first try indeed.
First try.
No. You missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. Okay. So I like this case a lot, but I think everything from we should go simulate the haunted house forward could have just been cut, and the case would have been... I don't think anything of value would have been lost. Like, you still would have gotten the story, right? You still would have picked out the perp. You still would have had some good interrogations and investigations. Yeah, okay. Whoa! Breakdown! Sound like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. Still no blood, right? Because Bad Badger mascot costumes are impermeable membranes. And not like of a similar consistency to pajamas. Press these two and get them out of my sight. You tampered with the evidence. He's gonna get away with it. It was one of the earliest things they said. They're like, oh, the reason there's not any blood is because the person was in a mascot costume. I was like, what? Like, do you think they're like in like a plastic shell or something? I guess that means that's the perfect crime. Just go to Disney World and fucking shoot Goofy. And, you know, there will be no evidence. The KG-8 incident. Trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Oh yeah, that was the smuggling ring. I left a note to myself about that. Mr. Amano's secretary. Please calm down. No idea what you're talking about. I feel a sneeze coming on. Let me try to mute. Jacques Portsman. Remember this guy? In this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. Yeah, didn't we resolve everything with him? Wasn't that like the first case of this game? First case is after this chronologically, okay. Is there any way to thank someone? What the heck is that supposed to mean? To the corrupt prosecutor. No. Not me. That's why he was such a dick. Manfred von Karma. There were non-stop rumors that that guy was basically Dracula. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years. Every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? Oh man, we got some commentary here. Why does Agent Long hate all well, a prosecutor killed his dad. Oh god, don't actually say that. Jesus Christ. Agent Long is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Because one time, a prosecutor dishonored his family. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's worse. I was preparing to say who writes this shit, but... Thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't do shit. Gumshoe didn't anyway. What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? She's really getting mileage out of that ring pop. Wonder if they thought that Lollipops was too plain, and they're like, okay, we gotta give her something. Give her a bandage on her elbow. I think the ring pop would be enough. No need to thank me. Ew. Prosecutor killed his father, and then the court suppressed the evidence and let him walk free. No street smarts. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. He hasn't figured out who I am at all. What do you mean, pal? Totally forgot me too, Gummy. Fateful day, 7 years ago. In Nibelheim. Wait, shit. Oh, we're going back again. Oh, okay. Cool. Like, did I forget something from a previous game? Okay, so I think we got about 40 minutes left here, but I think it probably makes more sense to start with a fresh case. I know Miles Edgeworth is at the top of the voting system right now, so it could win at the next vote deadline. If it does, I will commit to going 40 minutes over, at least in the first episode. Otherwise, I'll reserve the 40 minutes to try to make sure we get to a natural stopping point the next time this gets featured, if it happens to show up in Subblock or another bonus stream or something like that. But yeah, so future Marstead, next time you play this, make sure you schedule, instead of just for 4 hours, do 4 hours and 35 minutes or so to make sure that you make up for wrapping early today. As far as notes, check the Miles Edgeworth text file. You're about to do a new mission, so you've got notes for the first two cases in the text file. The new notes are that the third case involved the Amano group. Basically, we've been doing these out of chronological order. So the first thing happened in the present, arguably. And then we went back in time to the airplane case that involved the smuggling ring. And that took us forward in time, but not quite to the present, where we were working for the CEO guy of the Amano group, the totally all-American Ernest Amano, whose son had kidnapped himself, Big Lebowski style, to try to like pay off his debts. And it was a mostly cool little mission where you met this like thief lady who has magical raven powers and the ability to like simulate crime scenes. So that all just happened, and now at the end of that mission, the thief lady Kay said that we should recognize her. Both me and Gumshoe should know who she is. And now we're flashing back in time to the fourth mission, which is even further back, like the furthest back we've been so far. So we keep bumping around. Oh, dang, Max, I didn't realize you had so many spheres saved up. Cool. I think that's good. I think it should be all saved and good to go.